What if I told you that millions of American seniors are about to receive the largest financial boost in Social Security history? That's right, we're talking about a game-changing $3,500 monthly housing allowance, plus an additional $1,000 per month benefit increase that could revolutionize the lives of our elderly population. If you're a senior, know someone who is, or plan to retire someday, you must hear this crucial information. But before we dive in, make sure to hit that subscribe button and notification bell so you never miss important updates like this one. Ladies and gentlemen, the moment many Americans have been eagerly waiting for is finally on the horizon. As we look toward the coming months, groundbreaking legislation is making its way through Congress that could transform the way our seniors live and thrive during their golden years. This housing relief bill, paired with significant Social Security increases, is set to tackle one of the most urgent issues facing the elderly: affordable housing and financial security. You might wonder why this is happening now. The answer lies in a perfect storm of economic factors and demographic changes that have pressured lawmakers into decisive action. With inflation at record highs and housing costs soaring across the country, seniors have been hit especially hard. Many face impossible choices between paying for medications, buying groceries, or keeping a roof over their heads. This new legislation aims to change that. Let's break down what this historic bill could mean for millions of Social Security recipients. At the heart of the legislation is a proposed $3,500 monthly housing allowance. Yes, you heard that correctly, $3,500 every month, specifically for housing costs. What exactly would this cover? The allowance would apply to rent, mortgage payments, property taxes, and even essential home repairs. This means seniors would finally have the financial means to maintain safe and comfortable homes without sacrificing other necessities. But that's not all. On top of the housing allowance, the bill includes a separate $1,000 monthly increase to regular Social Security benefits. This additional amount would be available to all Social Security recipients, regardless of their current benefit level. Think about what an extra $1,000 per month could do for seniors, covering utilities, groceries, healthcare, or whatever they need. You might be asking, is this too good to be true? While this legislation represents an unprecedented level of support for our senior citizens, it's important to understand that it's designed to meet real, documented needs in our aging population. The statistics don't lie. Studies show that more than 40% of seniors struggle to afford basic housing costs, and this percentage has been steadily rising year after year. So, who qualifies for these benefits? According to the proposed legislation, any American citizen receiving Social Security benefits would be eligible for the $1,000 monthly boost. To qualify for the housing allowance, recipients must meet certain criteria, including being 62 or older and having an income below a specified threshold. The good news is these thresholds are set at relatively generous levels, ensuring that the program helps as many seniors as possible. One of the most innovative aspects of this bill is how it adapts to different regional housing markets. The $3,500 allowance isn't a one-size-fits-all solution. Seniors in areas with higher living costs may be eligible for additional supplements to ensure they can maintain adequate housing in their communities. This means that seniors won't have to leave their longtime neighborhoods simply due to rising costs. What about the application process? How would seniors access these benefits? The bill includes provisions for a streamlined application system, working directly through the Social Security Administration. This means minimal paperwork and fewer bureaucratic obstacles for those already receiving Social Security benefits. Much of the required information would already be in the system, simplifying the process. You might be wondering when these changes could take effect. While the exact date depends on the bill's final passage and signing, early projections suggest the program could roll out as soon as the next fiscal year. The bill includes provisions for phased implementation to ensure smooth distribution and administration of funds. Now, how will this be funded? The legislation includes various funding mechanisms, such as adjustments to corporate tax structures and closing tax loopholes. The bill's designers have emphasized its fiscal responsibility, ensuring these benefits are sustainable without jeopardizing other government programs or significantly increasing the national debt. What makes this bill particularly remarkable is its bipartisan support. In today's political climate, it's rare to see such cooperation across party lines, but the urgent need to support our senior population has united lawmakers. This broad support significantly boosts the bill's chances of passing and being implemented. The impact of this legislation would go far beyond individual seniors. Consider the ripple effects throughout our communities. When seniors have stable housing and adequate income, they're more likely to remain independent, healthy, and engaged. This reduces the burden on healthcare systems, social services, and families who often struggle to support elderly relatives financially. However, like any major legislation, there are concerns to address. Some economists worry about the inflationary impact of injecting significant funds into the housing market. But proponents argue that the targeted nature of these benefits, combined with careful implementation, will minimize any negative economic effects. The bill also includes provisions for oversight and accountability, with regular audits and reporting requirements to ensure funds are properly distributed and used as intended. This transparency is vital for maintaining public trust and ensuring the program's long-term success. And when it comes to different living situations, the bill is quite flexible, whether seniors own their home, rent an apartment, live in a retirement community, or are considering assisted living. These benefits apply. This flexibility is key to ensuring seniors can choose the living arrangement that best suits their needs and preferences. So, what can seniors do to prepare for these potential changes? While the bill is still making its way through the legislative process, there are steps you can take now. First, ensure your Social Security information is up to date. Review your current benefits and gather documentation about your housing costs. Having this information ready will make it easier to apply once the program launches. It's also worth noting that this legislation could have significant implications for future retirees. The bill includes provisions for automatic adjustments based on inflation and cost of living increases, ensuring the benefits remain meaningful over time. This forward-thinking approach is crucial for establishing long-term stability in senior housing and financial security. The real estate market could also be impacted. With more resources for housing, we may see an increase in the development of senior-friendly housing options and communities. This could lead to more competitive pricing and better quality housing designed specifically for older Americans. Perhaps most importantly, this bill has the potential to drastically reduce senior poverty and homelessness. Currently, the number of seniors facing housing insecurity is alarming, but this bill could provide a safety net that ensures no elderly American has to worry about losing their home or choosing between basic necessities. For caregivers and family members who support aging relatives, this legislation could offer much-needed relief from the financial burden. It would allow families to focus on providing emotional support rather than struggling with financial concerns. The bill also includes provisions for financial counseling and housing assistance programs, helping seniors navigate their benefits and housing options. This holistic approach demonstrates a commitment not just to providing financial assistance, but to ensuring seniors have the support they need to use it effectively. As we approach the potential implementation of these groundbreaking benefits, it's essential to stay informed about developments and requirements. That's why we encourage you to follow this channel for regular updates on this legislation and other important news impacting seniors and Social Security recipients. Remember, knowledge is power, and staying informed about these changes could make a significant difference in your financial future or that of your loved ones. Make sure to share this information with anyone who might be affected by these changes. If you found this valuable, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and hit that notification bell to stay updated on the latest developments regarding this historic legislation. Share this video with friends and family who might benefit from this information. And together, let's ensure that every senior knows about and has access to these potentially life-changing benefits. Leave a comment below with your thoughts and questions on this legislation. Thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. Remember, while this information reflects potential changes based on proposed legislation, it's important to stay tuned for official announcements as the bill progresses. The final details may vary from what's currently being discussed.